sign or anything?
No, I put some stuff as a placeholder, but really it was just this. We kind of need to go through this contract. I looked last night. I think there's some questions that either stuff we have to discuss or where's our agenda? It's interesting. That's weird.
It's like the heat's on. Up here, isn't it?
It's because the air conditioners are turned off, I think.
Yeah, it's been 60 for
It
2
just gets
days.
real stuffy up here. So I'm gonna maybe just share this. If I understand this correctly, I'm not really sure what the purpose of the bid deposit was. I think it would make sense in a bigger project, but I believe we return the bid deposit and then there's other deposits or bonds that are part of this, and then we sign this contract. But I believe the deposit was just to ensure
Legitimize
that
it.
you were legit and
Yeah,
bidding.
yeah.
So most of this is the same. The term of the contract, we have it ending on May 1st, 23.
The deposit also is for if things are left
Well, that's separate in here.
done. Oh, okay.
That's what we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
So I think, what do you, in terms of timing, is that work for everybody? That everything needs to be done by May 1st next year? I don't know
Okay.
what
Yeah,
your,
great.
what your timeframe is, but, this is all payment. It basically says, payment is due 15 days after receipt of an invoice. The town cannot pay for work that isn't done. We can't prepay, we can't pay deposits. We can buy materials. So I think we just have to work together on how if you're just gonna invoice the end, if you're gonna invoice in stages.
So if you get to a point, like we can do it in stages, like 4 payments, we can do it where, you reach a milestone, like the ramp area is done.
Yeah,
That could be a payment. Something we can negotiate, but certainly, putting all the money up for 6 months or whatever, 9 months is a lot. So that's why we
yeah.
can build in payments.
I would rather break it out anyways for like tax reasons, because if I get all of it before the end of the year, then
Right.
I'm gonna get killed probably. So I'd rather almost push some until next year anyways.
Sure.
But definitely I'll have to figure out, because I know like the payroll is gonna be expensive for the week and stuff like that, so. Maybe I'll see if I can come up with a game plan and say, all right, this is what, get this done, and like you said, do 4 different things or something like that.
Yeah.
Once the concrete's done, all that stuff, and railings and stuff like that, so
Right.
figure it out. Come up with a game plan, probably this week or something, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
That's good.
I believe there's a form we have to give you in terms of prevailing wage if you have people working for you.
Yeah,
All the BS we gotta have on file.
the hours and how many people and all that stuff.
So the insurance, I had a question. In your bid packet, you gave us just workers' comp insurance.
Yeah, my insurance company is
Oh, yeah, whatever.
taking first.
So we need liability insurance.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know, we need automotive liability insurance, which I'm assuming is part of your liability insurance.
Yeah,
And then some of this other stuff, I don't know if we want to require it or not. Like they're saying the town should be an additional insured. Excess liability umbrella. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you if we think, so this is a template contract. So if we think all that's necessary, or if some of this is overkill for a project of this scope versus like, a new police station.
It's a good point.
Try and.
Well, it does seem a little high. Or is how much you need.
What is this?
I don't know. It's in the contract.
Well, this is just what Cindy sent as a template.
Yeah.
So commercial liability, 1 million, 2 million, automotive, combined limit of $1 million.
You may already have some of that.
So I think that should be all one policy, and then this excess liability. I don't know if this is necessary or if this is overkill for what we're doing here. And then it's saying that they want the town listed as an additional insured. We do not need 5 copies of the friggin' insurance certificate. That is ridiculous. And then, so this section talked about bonds, so there is no performance bond right now. There's a labor and materials bond, which is protecting us in the case that you sub things out and the contractor doesn't pay them. I don't know if we also want to include a performance bond. That's up to you. And then the rest of this, I think, is just standard stuff.
I just need to keep it as simple as we can.
Yeah, I agree.
You're what, 54?
Yep.
Don't know. So are we okay with leaving this as is then? I don't know if, you know. I mean, how much of this is getting subbed out? Just the concrete,
Railings.
because so I don't know if that's,
Oh, and the water line, Mark Newton's gonna help me do the water line.
yeah.
Catch basin, but that's it.
So does it say anything about subcontracts that's coming?
Well, so that would be a labor materials bond. So I don't know, 50, so that would be $100,000 bond. 50% of the price, so. Which I think you can get like a bond. We don't actually need the money. Usually that's like the tennis courts, they usually gave us an actual bond. And then we're having no performance bond unless you want to add something, unless you'd rather just have that. I don't know.
You mean, a bonus if they get it
No,
done?
performance bond is if I believe is money if the work isn't completed. That you were bringing up before. The bid bond apparently is just that you're serious in bidding.
Yeah.
Because I think if we then awarded the contract and you then walked away, we could keep the bond.
That's how Tetro got built, right? That developer walked away and we had that money.
Yeah, the same thing. I think the planning board has to post a performance bond for a subdivision. So that's what that was. That was the bond for the subdivision that they never finished it, the Mirage and Majid, and the town seized it. And
Yeah.
that's how that was funded, right?
Yep.
So. Other than that, I think everything else in here looked fine. I just don't know if we want to add to these, or if we need to do anything else, or we'll just leave it as is.
This was already in the contract, right?
This is a boilerplate contract,
This is
though,
what
so we can,
We've already posted out there and everything else.
yeah, but well, with the understanding, this would be amended
Okay.
to clean up any little thing. So I don't know if we want to require anything new or less or change it. I mean, I don't know if, you know, a labor materials bond of 50% is too much. I don't necessarily want to
I'd say 20%.
mess anybody up for, you know, especially it sounds like most of this won't be.
There's really not too much material in this, to be honest with you. It's gonna be dense and stuff like that.
Yeah, because we're providing the blocks. And
We're providing the blight. We're not, and you're not like hiring 30, it's not like that where they had 100 contractors.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. And to me, I think if we invoice in stages, we don't necessarily need a performance bond because we're not paying for work not done.
Right.
So we're only paying for stuff that was
So
completed.
we're
in
not
stages.
losing any money.
I don't necessarily think that's an issue. And we don't, I mean, it's same with the labor. We don't need to require the labor bond. It just protects us a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what percentage of the work is related to that.
Like I said, all the subcontractors are gonna be many guys anyways. There's only one guy, the railing guys.
So. That's pretty much it. If we're good with that, I can print it and we can sign it. If you want to drop that. This anymore or leave it, or I don't know.
That's fine.
Um, I think probably in terms of access, I'll just put a key in a key box. And then you can just kind of do whatever. We're pretty much done down there. We could work with you on the like picnic table stuff can get moved. I know some of the playground stuff, we'll probably want to save it and stick it somewhere. Really, the only thing still going on down there is some cleaning. The water is on probably through October. I'm trying to think of what else, Just make sure this is,
But we're gonna need to cut the fence down, right? Take a chunk of the fence.
I think that's all up to him. That's whatever needs to be done to do the work. That's kind of how, so I don't know, again, I don't know how you do it in stages. If you're doing the wall first, if you could just leave the fence alone or
Yeah,
versus the entrance, I don't think
I think
we,
we're gonna mostly demo pretty much everything right off the bat. Get everything out of there and then kind of work from there. Cause it's a little easier to get the material through, the actual gate, so I'm not gonna put up a 10 fence every day along that side, along the basketball court.
Oh, shoot.
So I'm trying my best to use that ramp in front for a little bit anyways,
true.
and that's getting destroyed anyways, like. my
Right,
biggest-
who cares?
Yeah, my biggest thing is the basketball court, like I'm trying, if I get material dumped there, I don't want to destroy that.
Right. We have four or five teams signed up for cornhole. And only one signed up for the,
You got one last night, right?
yeah, that was the fourth or fifth.
Okay.
We were at, campground on Saturday, 30 teams,
Huh?
15 teams,
Okay.
like,
I was guessing in my head like 16 teams last night, right around there. I think.
I know it's double elimination, and that started, I got there at 12:30, they already started. But probably ended probably 6 hours,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't moving real quick, it was,
How many boards? were
with,
there?
like the campground,
Oh, yeah.
hadn't gone there yet.
No,
They were kind of dicking, goofing around a little bit, so it was going slow, people had gotten there, 2 sets of boards, that's it.
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah.
why, yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of sets. We do
Yeah.
eight sets will be. in really good shape.
Yeah. How many sets of bags do you have?
I have one set of everything.
And-
A set of
okay.
boards, a set of bags.
Uh,
That's the other thing, we gotta make sure we have the bags that go with the boards.
I'll go up today and look, I don't think we do, I had a bunch of bags in my, shed that
When I
got
brought
chewed
the
up,
box
but,
over with stuff too, it had a measuring rope in it, 27-foot long rope. I don't know if you still have that or not.
oh, look, it had like the double elimination already printed out.
Yeah.
But it already had the number of teams, it was like 24 teams or something.
Yeah, I can easily print.
That's what I figured.
Hoping to get a whiteboard. Draw it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna erase names or whatever as we go. Or add brackets.
Yeah, I got one at work, I can bring that over for the day, yeah. You need a stand?
An easel, sure.
I do, I did, let me look and see if I still do,
If not, I can always grab one from BBT.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the, see what's up at the, rectory after this,
Okay.
and, bags are the big one. Cause I think I brought them home. I don't know why I would have brought them home, but the mice ate all of them,
Yeah,
all but like. 2
they had
sets
the
of
corn in
bags.
them.
And they took them all apart,
I feel like that was.
so I'll have bags, so if I have to buy them, I'll buy 'em. Yeah,
Oh, super.
yeah. So we'll have enough, cause I have 2 sets of bags. And one set is it's the double sided though. I don't know if it matters.
You know what,
Okay.
I'm not gonna put any restrictions on that.
On Saturday, then one set had them, one set didn't, and I don't know if it was more the boards than the bags as far as, yeah, okay.
Keep the rules the same. The only thing I was thinking about for the finals was getting 21 exactly.
Yeah.
21.
So we didn't do that for the whole tournament, and then we just did pick up, and I said, let's make it fun, let's do 21. If you go over, you go back to 15.
Yeah.
That was pretty good at that point, because it lasted longer, and it was more of a challenge, because I thought we were getting spanked. And so I said, yeah, how about it, and we ended up winning because of it. I think it balances things more.
Yeah,
It was fun.
yeah, I think that might be good, just for the fun.
Yeah.
Could do that throughout match play.
You get a lot of people probably that day. I couldn't be a gorgeous day from what I could see. But the other thing is I've had a lot of people ask me how much to get into the event for my cornhole. So I don't know if
We can just vote.
I just wanted to get it out there that there's no
Okay, yeah.
no charge to get
We
in.
have to sign it this second if
Yeah.
you need to have somebody look that over.
Yeah, so I just want to finalize the insurances and make sure, it's within reason. I mean, I have most of the insurances already, but I wasn't gonna go get them before,
Well, then why don't we do that? Are we still good to meet? I think we said the 8th. I think we talked about 2 meetings and get mixed up. So do you want to, do you guys able to meet again on the 8th? I don't know if that works for you or if that's too soon.
yeah, no, that's fine. We should have time to see Thursday.
Either way, we could vote to authorize the contract and then and he can just sign his side of it too at some point.
We have a cash show meeting that night.
Okay. Yeah, I think we had talked about, I forget what we said now for
Yeah,
parks.
do the 8th.
Maybe that's why this got confused. So I don't know. I mean, our regular date is the 20th. If we were sticking to the 3rd Thursday, and at some point we gotta meet with softball. I don't think that's necessarily time sensitive.
Oh, how quick are you ready to go?
Sounds like you had some time.
Okay, so then we could wait.
So we could
till-
wait until the 20th or
Yeah.
around then, or even early, I get a meeting on the 15th.
What I'll do is I'll see if I can get the bond and everything. I'll just get that all at the same time.
Yeah,
And then I'll have it all ready for the 20th, and if that works for you, or sooner, if you want to do it sooner, then just let me know.
yeah, I don't know. I could do the 30th. I have another meeting at 7. The 13th, I mean. But I don't know if softball, we meet with them if they're gonna want to meet at 6 or 7. Waters at 7 on the 15th.
Busy schedule.
Booked on I could do the 14th early, I don't know. Or the 12th. On the Monday.
Well, that's fine.
Do you get going on the 12th?
Sorry, what did you say?
Does the 12th work? Just don't quite know where, but there's this planning board in this room.
12th is good for me.
Can we still meet at the beach?
I prefer, only we have to record everything now. So I think we can if we have to. It's just a pain in the butt.
What time on the 12th?
Maybe we can talk them into, I'm thinking 6 or 7, depending on what softball says, if that works for you guys. I mean, I don't know, do you have a preference or do you want later? Or?
6 is right at dinner time, so
Yeah.
like earlier or later, so 7 is good.
Why don't we say 7 and then I'll just confirm if there's a problem with them. And then hopefully we can do that. I don't think there's anything else we gotta sort of. I think that's all the big stuff. I think at some point, Eagle projects, if we gotta, maybe we can meet before then and then if you were gonna talk to Gianni.
Yeah, I'll email him. Thanks for reminding me.
I guess, so AJ, I guess Gianni Mistretta that we hired is looking for an Eagle project. So he reached out to Tom, so we're trying to brainstorm things at the park that, thinking maybe he can get the volunteers to do the labor, to do all the siding on the classroom.
Oh, yeah.
And then we could just potentially pay somebody to just supervise. Save us a bunch of money on labor. Some
Vinyl
painting.
siding?
No, just replace those boards.
Oh.
It's like sheets, what is it? That
G111.
just, it's all rotted out.
Yeah.
So. Good if he can do that. Oh,
Can you meet with him anytime this week or?
yeah, I just need give me a few days' notice.
Okay.
So I'm tentatively gonna be there tomorrow, most of the day. With
Was
me,
at the
with
campground in,
to really-
Douglas. we're
make
talking
sure, I mean,
about
like
the
I said, I
retaining
knew it was
wall.
gonna be a
And
swamp.
they said, he really gave us a good deal.
But as long as I
Why
have
did
like
you
a
get the
day's
beach
notice,
job?
I
And I
can
go,
be
you got
there.
the beach
But
job.
if he's after school, I can be around almost any day.
He got the beach job.
All right, because he's in the,
Like, they gave him a price or something. Like, that's-
same with like Friday, I'll probably be there around that time.
Reasonable price.
Block
And he
party.
gave him a good price from, because my brother-in-law does that kind of work too.
Yeah.
And he was,
We'll just do, we
he
can walk
told me
around.
just off the top
Yeah,
of his
sure.
head, based on the
All
size.
Every
It
Friday
was gonna
then.
be
We're
like
gonna
probably
be there
20 or
anyway.
more.
Yeah.
So, you
Plan on
know,
being there.
Feeling that.
but he couldn't do it. He doesn't have
It
the
was-
time.
I just don't want the phone call,
Buddy
like, oh, we're
doesn't have
here
the
with the
right-
thing and nobody's
I
there.
forget. He told me, he said,
Yeah,
he had a buddy that was
there's a lot
interested,
of-
but
lot
he
of stuff
can't do
gonna
it.
arrive.
Yeah,
I think
So-
they're gonna,
yeah, that's it. Like, I kind of gave.
it's
him
a
price.
beautiful idea and it's amazing that
Alright,
everybody
yeah,
stepped
what do you
up,
do?
but
I'm like,
it's a lot of work.
Not for a little bit. And then he's like, if I get the town beach job, then I can't do it till next year. He's like,
It's the same problem with Meninfest.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to volunteer. None of
They
the
should have
groups.
had, when they poured the
Oh,
concrete.
yeah, no
in,
problem. And then you never hear from them.
Wall and everything, or like the foundation.
Then they show up.
Can't do that.
Which is a shame because like
Would have
that,
been like the best.
those
way to
people
do
that
it.
did that
So,
thing
I
at
mean, the
this
block's
party,
nice,
the
don't
block
get me
party,
wrong, but
made $900.
it's $80
And it was $1 like a
weight.
ride
Yeah.
to use the inflatables.
I can't do
It's
drainage.
a school.
Like
Yeah,
some
you
type
can
of
do a lot
drainage.
there, yeah,
Like,
you
it's
do
so
some-
I
easy.
think that's what her father was saying, but I don't know if he really likes him getting involved too much.
My
you know,
concern
so.
Yeah, exactly.
is around power.
They're bringing, so apparently
Hopefully find somebody to do it this year.
inflatables,
'cause I know
it's
it's
like
like
a- they come with a generator.
That till.
Okay, good.
it's
it's
handled.
done.
Good.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know, I was
know,
telling you, I
if
guess
he's done
these
it.
new ones have more efficient blowers.
I don't know anybody,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
and he,
It's some,
it's
they're
running
using
out of
some
them.
company that just showed. up
everybody
and
he
does
knows, they're all
Okay.
busy, busy,
it. I
busy.
will say that's the one thing that they have brought to the table is a little
First time I
more
did a job for Joe,
just
for one of the power
bring in the,
plants,
you know,
like,
Acme Inflatable Company and handle it.
Yeah.
This is
So
what it is.
us
I just
running
keep
around
you know,
trying to
get as much done as I
Rent
can.
stuff
and-
ourselves.
Tough in your business too, because you want to build up that,
That's cool.
Yeah.
better to have
Yeah.
a
I
waiting
think, yeah,
list.
the
and-
beer, the
Exactly.
beer's gonna
Oh,
plug
I know
into
the
that
dilemma,
one
I'm
right
sure,
there.
so-
Yeah. So I get a
There is an
couple
outlet
jobs
outside
right next year
softball, but
anyways that people are
I
like,
think
"Yeah,
if
you
they
don't
have a
want to do
generator,
Yeah,
The reason I was
You
asking
know,
about
you know, springtime.
Wi-Fi
early
is because
summer
I
next
was,
year,
I was
so
doing my
there's
bracket
jobs on it.
on my
Oh, yeah.
laptop. So like I can run an extension cord out for the laptop.
Cut out a lot more.
you'll be good in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Doing-
It
Okay.
gets a little spotty going by the dumpster.
Yeah, no, I'll be,
But-
Cut that down.
my
to
plan is to be near the
25.
pitcher's mound.
And if you want, I would say we have those notepads somewhere if you want an old school notepad.
Seems
Like an
best.
easel pad?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, people are spending.
Otherwise, if somebody has a
AJ
whiteboard.
can't get the whiteboard,
People want to spend the money on.
I'll just do that.
even though
I don't know where they
the
went.
whiteboard, because you can erase it. You can add a bracket, you know.
Never anything slow.
yeah.
There's always something.
Hard to believe it would get slow around here. It just seems like people have the means, you know, where even if things get a little tight, they're still gonna be okay.
There's always drainage and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So if I say to Gianni, meet Friday,
Obviously, they always have.
if he can't, we'll pick another day this week.
Yeah, I feel like 3:30. I mean, you want me to ask him right
I
now?
just don't want to be
I
rushed
was
on
looking
Friday. with
at
all the
her
other stuff
lawn,
going
her
on.
mom's lawn.
Okay.
You follow me?
And I
wonder if maybe
Makes me
Thursday
feel
might be
better about my lawn, because I have a
I
lot
can
of
send him a
green,
text if you want.
but it's amazing how fast it's coming
Yeah,
back.
I'm
huh?
sure.
I know, it's
With all this
crazy.
rain,
Unless you were.
I can't believe my lawn. The
Yeah.
side was completely
I
brown.
mean, I
There
think
is.
Friday's
Now
gonna
it-
be a million things going on.
It's
It might
probably
be tough
50%
to-
covered with grass
to meet
Really?
with them.
already,
Shit.
that fast. I watered it, but
Yeah.
it was after those good rains.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe how fast it was coming back.
yeah. It's like I think the well's messed up. So that's, every time she runs the irrigation, it runs for an hour. It completely
She
clogs the
has-
filter.
Oh,
You want to
really?
answer me now, but
I didn't think she had it, which I was very surprised.
Yeah.
We figured they would have it, but
are we okay to
that
adjourn
you
the
can tell
park
who has
meeting?
it.
Is there anything
Or
else?
who's watering a lot.
I make a
because
motion
the
to
grass is
adjourn
green.
Parks meeting.
Second,
All in favor?
All right.
I